Hello beautiful people, welcome to Kitengela Rabbitry, where quality is served. On our YouTube channel, we do give you education and tips on how to do rabbit rearing and rabbit farming. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, subscribe and share for the new members. Welcome to our channel. On this video today, we're going to talk on the measures that a farmer should take or should put in place in order to become successful. One of the things that a farmer should consider is taking the business seriously. Like any other business, rabbit farming or the livestock ventures should be taken seriously. You should not like start your farm like in another county and then you're in another county and you never go to visit. You leave maybe workers over there. So you should always ensure that you visit your farm so that you can always make sure you foresee whatever is happening there. Take it as a serious business. You should not take it lightly, and ensure that all measures that are considered are put in place and everything is done as per the procedures. Another measure that a farmer needs to consider in order to become successful is ensuring that you have a clear goal. When you have a clear goal in any type of business that you're doing, you have a goal and you have a goal and you have something to meet at the end of the day. So as well as rabbit farming, you should have a clear goal on what you need to achieve so that you can put more extra work and put more efforts in order to achieve this goal. So always have a clear goal before even starting this rabbit farming. It's a big venture, so you should always have a clear goal so that you can meet your goal and become successful at the end of the day. So rabbit farmers, you should have a goal in rabbit farming. Is one mistake that farmers do whenever they go into farming is going to it alone. You can't do rabbit farming alone and expect it to be successful. So if you need your farm to be successful, if you need your venture to be successful, you should always consult with the experts. You should always have role models. You should always have people that you learn from so that you can become successful. We all learn from knowing what other people are doing, and also we learn from consulting from experts, and some things can be very challenging if you're doing it alone. So if you want to be successful, always ensure that you go into farming with other people, come together so that unity can bring success when you're doing rabbit farming. Like any other business, there are always challenges. So if you want to be successful in any business, you should never give up. So in also rabbit farming, there are challenges like theft, diseases. Those are the challenges that a farmer should always face them. There's deaths in these animals, there are diseases, there's theft. So in order to become successful, a farmer should always not give up and take these challenges as a learning step. You should always learn from these challenges in order to become successful. If you've started something and then you give up at the end of the day, you haven't done anything. So giving up is not a solution. Learning from these challenges is one step that a farmer should always think of when doing rabbit farming. Another thing, if you want to be successful in any livestock or in rabbit farming, you should always understand that you can't get rich overnight. So as a farmer, you should always know that you have to put in the work in order for you to become successful. For example, this one is aggressive. For example, you should always take the steps or take the measures for you to become successful so that you don't give up at the end of the day. Because if you're going into this market thinking that you're going to get rich tomorrow, you can't get rich tomorrow. It needs the work, it needs the efforts for you to become rich. And it also needs time. It also needs you to learn from your mistakes, learn from experience, so that you can be able to expand your business slowly, gradually, so that you can become successful at the end of the day. So you can't get into rabbit farming today and expect you to become rich tomorrow. You need to put in the work, you need to follow the procedures, you need to become patient enough for you to earn your returns late after your venture has grown. As a rabbit farmer, some of the things that you should put in place for you to become successful is looking at biosecurity measures. For example, you can use like spraying like the disinfectant in your houses. Mostly for those who have used wood houses, it's easy for the houses to become infested by bacteria or fungi. So it's always good for you to use a disinfectant, spray the houses. Also, when you're washing the flooring of your houses, use a disinfectant. This will allow you to curb illnesses and stop the spread of bacteria or any other illness. So for a farmer, you can also use the quarantine method. When you're bringing in a new rabbit into your farm, you should always have a quarantine cages for you to separate the new rabbits from the ones in your farm, so that to prevent the spread of any illnesses. Or also, when you see any of your rabbit is sick, you should always separate it from the rest of the animals. Let's say when you have a sick rabbit and maybe the kids, you see the way we do keep the kids all together. So you should always be able to separate those sick kids, so that you can be able to curb that illnesses, to stop the spread of bacteria or any infection to other rabbits. So for you to become successful, you should also always know the safe biosafety measures for you to put in place in your farm, because illnesses bring into losses, and losses bring into someone giving up, and at the end of the day, you will not be successful. So if you want to be successful, look at the biosafety measures to put in place in your farm. A farmer should put into consideration is avoiding neglecting health monitoring. Once in a while, almost once in a month or twice in a month or once in a month, you should always call a vet into your farm, monitor your rabbits, see if there is any illnesses that is affecting the rabbits, so that you can curb them before it spreads to other animals. So as a farmer, always ensure that you should monitor your rabbits, monitor their health, monitor their feeding habits, monitor each and everything that is going on in your farm, so that you can be successful. And also, you as a farmer, you can always wake up in the morning, early morning, monitor your rabbits, their behavior. For a rabbit, it's usually very hard to know when the rabbit is sick, because they will not let's say they are very silent animals, so they won't produce any noise when they are sick. So most of the time, for a farmer, you should come and check your rabbits, because you'll always know a rabbit when it's sick by its behavior. When you see your rabbit sitting at the corner of the cage, isolating itself from the rest, or facing the back side of the cage, those are the signs of a sick rabbit. So you should always come, monitor your rabbit, see their behavior, so that you can be able to curb any illnesses that is affecting the rabbit. Another thing is, for you, a farmer, you should always know the market for your rabbits. Before going into this venture, understand the market, understand where the market is going to be, understand your target market, where your target market is, so that you can be able to become successful. You should not just enter into this business, you don't know how to handle the market, you don't know where to get the market. You should always understand where your market is, who are your target audience, who your target market is, so that you can become successful in this venture. marketing, you should also learn the demand of the market, because whenever you have your rabbits and it needs a consistent supply to the market, you should be able to reach that the demand of the market, so that you can become successful. Handle your market well, know where the demand is, know where the supply is, so that you can be able to actually become successful in marketing your rabbits and how you're going to reach your market as well. Another thing is, for a farmer, a very important thing that you should consider when you want to become successful in rabbit farming is ensure that you keep records for your farm. Record keeping is always very, very beneficial for a farmer, so that you can be able to keep track of everything that is going on in your farm. Let's say for rabbits, you should always keep records on how these rabbits were breeded and how and when they're going to deliver, and who is the sire father, who is the sire mother, to avoid inbreeding. So for you to become successful, record keeping is always very beneficial, and also to control the cost of feeds and control the cost of expenses in your farm. You should always keep records for you to become successful. If you've reached the end of our video, thank you so much, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Stay tuned to our next